Now, the issue of footbridges has also resurrected the conversation around the lack of ambulances in the wake of accidents that have been recorded in the past few days. Well, Maxwell Agbagba has been speaking to some taxi drivers who operate about 50 meters away from a health center here in Accra. They say they're sometimes compelled to use their taxis as ambulances.
Yes, we used to do it, but we have a problem there. The problem is, at times, if we carry the patients to the nearby or any hospital, big hospital, we face problem. We used to put a horn on it. We didn't. People don't regard the taxi. They will just block the road, and they won't give us a chance. So in fact, we don't know how the government to help us for this thing. And moreover, if the ambulance, they give ambulance to the hospital, I think the patients won't die just like that. Because through that, if we don't get chance, that the patients will die before we reach the hospital. In fact, it's not good. We are praying for the government to help us for this thing. No, the ambulance for a long time. Right now, there's no ambulance to, help the hospital.
So how often are you compelled to use your taxi as ambulance to transport some of the patients?
Yes, at times they call us. Call them to say, the person they transfer to 37 or Kolebu. Then we use our taxi to transport the person to the DC. On the way going, that's the difficulty I'm talking about. On the way going, because of taxi, if you are blowing horn, nobody will mind you. They will be parking the road, and some people they will say, hey, get away, shouting on you, and something like that. In fact, we want the government to help us. If something like that, how shall we do? Or they give some announcement so that the people, if it happen like that, and then they help us make this thing. So they give chance to them, we made this thing, or they made this thing.
Okay. Yeah. Let me talk to you. So what's your name?
My name is Christian Akpafo.
Okay, don't go. So tell me, do you think that there are times when lives could have been saved if perhaps ambulance is what is used to convey the patients to the hospital? Have you had a situation where a patient, died in your car?
Sometimes you're happy. You're happy to my driver before. I have the 2 cars. Driver take the person from Nima there, they go to the Kolebu. Then the person go take back. They die for this thing. Like is the government help. Every community they have the ambulance for the Johnson like 2 or 3. You go feel call or normal day. You go feel call ambulance can help the person to go to the hospital. But it has the horn. If the horn no book say because they say
people do not respect it when you blow the horn and ask them to give you space to move.
Very good.
Okay.
Then I'll beg you to the hospital, the government to help the hospital or community. They bring more ambulance.
Okay.
They help the people.
We use the vehicle as ambulance, but sometimes when you take the patient to another hospital, they will transfer you to different hospital. Even last time I take some patient, before the patient could come out inside the car, it take me like 6 hours. Before if you go here, they also give you transfer. You go here, transfer. You go here, transfer. So if it happen like that, you driver, you are not a doctor. Where they put the patient inside, you went to the hospital where they for save you are. Then they just leave you.